Hello students and family. We look forward to welcoming you to Madoc Township Public School in September. At Madoc Township Public School, we believe in an inclusive culture that puts students first and engages learners to do their best. I hope that this video helps you see the great things that happen here at Madoc Township Public School. See you soon!
What's better than one adult who cares about your child's learning and well-being? If you guessed two, that's correct. Each kindergarten classroom has two educators here to support your child on their learning journey. One team consists of a classroom teacher and a designated early childhood educator who work together to nurture your child's curiosity and wonder through play, inquiry, observations, and planned activities.
In kindergarten, learning experiences are designed by the educators to encourage children to think creatively, to explore and investigate, to solve problems, self-regulate, and engage in the inquiry process, and to share their thinking and learning with others. Children are constantly engaged in making meaning of their world and in sharing their perceptions. Play is a natural way for enabling them to work out their ideas and theories and use what they already know to deepen their understanding and further their learning. Innately curious, children explore, manipulate, build, create, wonder, and ask questions naturally, moving through the world in what might be called an inquiry stance. In our kindergarten classrooms, the educators observe and document the children's thinking, ideas, and learning, interpret and analyze what they have noticed, and express their own thinking and wondering as they interact with the children. Asking questions and making sense of information to expand understanding are at the core of all inquiry. Through an inquiry approach, our kindergarten program promotes the development of higher order thinking skills by capitalizing on children's natural curiosity, their innate sense of wonder and awe, and their desire to make sense of their environment. An inquiry approach nurtures children's natural inquisitiveness. We try to give children opportunities to seek answers to questions that are interesting, important, and relevant to them in real-world ways, and to develop and practice the higher-order thinking skills and habits of mind that lead to deep learning.
Morning routines include walking to your classroom, changing your shoes, hanging up your coat and backpack, and handing in your mail bag. We start our morning with breakfast or a book. School volunteers greet students in the morning by serving a breakfast that is available to all of our students. Once we hear O Canada and morning announcements, it is time to begin our day. A typical day consists of a balance of active and quiet times that include large, small group, and individual activities. Morning Circle is an opportunity for our classroom community building, sharing, and planning before moving into small group learning activities. Morning activities often have a strong connection to language and focus on exploring letters, reading, writing, and oral language skills, although language is integrated into other activities throughout the day. After a 20-minute recess break, to enjoy time with our friends in our spacious yard, it is time to wash our hands before having a nutrition break back in our classroom. Can't wait to see what our family sent today. This is the time we look for the healthiest things in our lunch to eat. Once we clean up, it is time to get back to work. Math time begins with a number talk to share our thinking and understanding of numbers to build fluency. For a combination of group activities, problem-solving challenges, hands-on exploration, and playing with manipulatives, we develop our numeracy and mathematical skills. After a second recess and nutrition break, our day is not done yet. We have 100 minutes before it is time to get back on the bus. This is just enough time to play in the gym, learn music, drama, dance, explore all our favorite centers with our friends, and time to visit our outdoor learning classroom. There are so many fun things to do at school. We just can't wait until you come.
Speak positively to your child about starting school. If possible, offer your child time to explore and design with crayons, markers, Play-Doh, or clay. Encourage and support your child with self-care skills such as fastening zippers and buttons and dressing themselves. Encourage and practice washroom routines like flushing, dressing, and washing hands. Remember that you and your child will make great progress with toilet learning between now and the start of kindergarten. Encourage them to practice opening and closing and eating from the food containers that they will use throughout the school day. Children will be playing outdoors every day in all seasons, so prepare for a year of all kinds of weather clothing. There are activities that you can do with your child now to help prepare for kindergarten. Here are some ideas. Create and write together. Provide your child with paper, pens, paints, and materials to draw or write something. Look at grocery flyers together. Talk about what your child points to and looks at. Notice and name the letters and numbers in the flyers that are near these items. Play a guessing game with the pictures. For example, I am seeing a toy that you play with in the sand and it starts like B. Read aloud with your child every day. Your reading time doesn't have to be long. 5 to 10 minutes each day is great. Make reading a regular part of your day. Talk with your child about the things that you see. Try to spend time each day talking with and listening to your child. Conversations in your first language or English build strong oral communication skills. Play store. Put price tags on toys under 20 cents and let your child use nickels and dimes to pay for them. Then switch places and let your child be the shopkeeper. Let your child help you follow a recipe to cook something. Measuring is math, cooking or baking is chemistry. Measure the rain. Use a plastic jar with straight sides and a flat bottom and a marker. On the outside, mark half full and full. Keep track of the amount of rainfall. Give your child a magnifying glass to inspect things up close, bugs, leaves, fabrics, or anything your child is interested in. Let your child become a bathtub scientist. Give your child different objects. Together, predict which will float and which will sink.
Hi, I'm Miss McDonald, an education assistant at Madoc Township Public School. I help to support all children, but especially students with special needs. We know that children coming into kindergarten have a wide range of abilities, strengths, and needs. We warmly welcome all children and work collaboratively with families to ensure a seamless transition into school. We work hard to ensure our kindergarten program is inclusive and is designed to meet the needs of all children beginning school. We understand that some children may have special education needs. We also know some children may have physical disabilities, speech and/or language difficulties. We understand that a diagnosis such as autism spectrum disorder, as well as any other diagnosis, may require more assistance in the area of personal care and/or difficulties with learning daily skills of living. We are committed to make sure that all students receive the appropriate supports they need through classroom teachers, education assistants, and other school and board staff. We encourage you to discuss the individual strengths and needs of your child and share any relevant documentation and concerns with the school as early as possible. By doing this, we can help ensure appropriate supports are in place prior to the commencing of school.
At Madoc Township Public School, your child's well-being is of the utmost importance to us. Our number one goal is to ensure that your child feels safe, cared for, happy, and eager to learn. We can't wait for September to arrive so we can begin your learning journey with you.
And now some instructions on how to get registered for kindergarten. This process will take about 10 minutes. If you don't have access to the internet, please contact your child's school to get access to a paper copy. To be eligible for kindergarten, a child must turn 4 or 5 during this calendar year. To begin the registration process, navigate to the kindergarten registration page, click the orange bar, and proceed through step 1 to upload your information. Thank you for choosing to be part of the HPE Schools family. We look forward to meeting you and your child very soon.
Hi, my name's Parker. Can't wait for you to join the kindergarten family.